Speaking of songs on replay, a song we've had on replay for a long time. Dear Holy Hip Hop, man. I know, again, that's... and by the way, I got to do this for the engineer. Okay. Our engineer, you know, shout out to Sarge, man, who puts together this, you know, helps run the show on air. But this is his joint, man. Dear Holy Hip Hop is his joint. And this is a dude that recently made the full transition from listening to secular music to listening to almost primarily gospel hip hop. So, you know,
praise the Lord, brother. That's great.
Yeah. So that was big. So talk a little bit about Dear Holy Hip Hop, because I understand there's 2 versions.
There are 2 versions of Dear Holy Hip Hop, and I'm scared that you have the different versions. But Dear Holy Hip Hop, originally we sampled Barry White, this ill Barry White song, and it just was so melodic and it was beautiful, man. Like, goodness. But then, you know, we sort of redid it and it didn't have the same spunk that it did. But I think the song still has the same effect. And basically, like, it was another letter getting written to Holy Hip Hop. And I think that, like, and from the heart, man, like, when I first, you know, was walking serious with the Lord, when I started walking with the Lord, I saw this genre of hip-hop, like, dedicated to the Lord. And this was a genre filled with talented MCs that just had a burning desire, man, just to reach the world, you know what I mean, for the gospel. And I think as I grew in it and as I became a part of it, I saw the dynamic of this culture change. You know what I mean? Like, all of a sudden, it wasn't about hitting the streets anymore. Like, I remember, like, dudes like Cross Movement, man, like, used to, like, hit the subway, hit the gallery, and just, like, ministering to cats and getting it in. Like, and that, once upon a time, that was a common thing in a quote-unquote holy hip-hop culture. It was a common thing to want to just get out there and be a witness. And then all of a sudden, like, we started to build up our own superstars, and it's almost like we became a segregated culture who had nothing to do with hip-hop culture anymore. You see what I'm saying? It was like, we got our own culture, we got our own superstars, we got our own idols over here. Like, and then next thing you know, it's like, dang, like, we got so far away from what the mission was. And the mission was, yo, how can we impact this culture that we all identify with? How can we impact this culture with the gospel?
Word.
And I think that eventually we lost sight of trying to impact the culture. I think we tried to, like, make our own culture because we felt like we weren't accepted in mainstream culture. Sure, so it was like, this was my letter to Holy Hip Hop saying, yo, like, things have definitely changed, and I'm not here to diss you, but things have changed, and I think we need to go back to the original fabric.
That's what's up, man. And speaking of, man, again, I want to thank you for coming through and spending so much time with us, man, and chopping it up about...
No doubtage, man.
He said no doubtage.
I pray that this ain't the last time we definitely chop it up, man. This is
that's one of the things I love about R. Swift, bro. You a real dude. Every time I've ever hit dude online, just, you know, to throw him just something out there just to say something, regardless of what it is, he's always hit me back, bro.
No question, no question.
That's awesome.
I should test that theory.
You can, bro.
I should test that.
As far as I'm concerned,
I'm gonna send him a picture of a polar bear and see what he thinks.
Wow. As far as I'm concerned, you bet.
No doubt. Hey, trust me, brother. Trust me.
So, hey,
and like, just real quick before I bounce, man, I want to give a shout out to my man Tone and Suede Tracks out there in Milwaukee, man. Keep doing what you're doing. And my sister under 5. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, all my people's out in Milwaukee holding it down with Eminem.
Oh, that's what's up.
Now you know I'm not letting you get out of here without at least 16 from you, right?
Man, why everybody want to make me do a 16?
Nah, everybody. My homie Beezy from Ohio was just on the show earlier. I only asked for 16, but bruh gave me like a 48. Bruh went in.
See, then that's a blessed brother.
Man,
you know
what Brill say? He a blessed man.
He a blessed man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what it is.
So this is what I'm gonna do, man. I'm gonna go ahead and ask the big homie Sarge to cut the instrumental, and Swift, we gonna fall
That's
back.
That's crazy because it's like, ain't it hard to like be over the phone and spit to the beat at the same time?
It's impossible. That's why we started cutting off the beat.
Alright, well, I mean, you can run the beat. We can see what it is.
But now, I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let you do your thing, man. I'm gonna fall back, get out the way. Cream City Radio, y'all. This your man, R. Swift. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Do your thing, homie.
To the beat of acapella.
Go acapella, fam. Go ahead.
Alright, yeah. Okay. I'm after the death, following the flesh, showing them Jesus before death swallows them. Cause they deceived in the church, in the street, and they sin while they swim in the belly of the beast. And they don't need mediocrity, so the gospel is tucked in the belly of the beat. I go hard for an audience and run back at me when the audience is done. This is more than rapping. Truthfully, this is the fake meet in action. Walking the collision course with no loss of traction. I'm always hearing how they rather me rap, but perhaps I express with no strings attached. Get it? Unless it's God's hand mastering my craft steps and patterns after them. I'm from the corner but refuse to get back in it. And boxes don't fit me well, I ain't having it. Yeah, I'd rather freedom than acceptance. Truth in the craft got freedom and expressions. Let's go.
Y'all know what it is, man.
That is exactly what's up, man.
You need to quit playing.
And we got not one but two joints. We're going to get right into Awesome God. And again, shout out, man, to Melody and Melissa Foda, the Melissa.
Yes, Melody and Melissa.
Do not forget them, man. You cannot forget them ladies work hard. They go so hard for the kingdom, man. So
yes, they do. Yes, they do. Shout out to Melody and Melissa. Shout out to the whole C.Moe fam, Rhyme Council family, Just Advocate, everybody, Epiphany Fellowship, Sweet Union Baptist Church, everybody.
Hey, me and T.R. just made the same face at each other as soon as you said.
When are we going to get a Rhyme Council CD?
I need a Rhyme Council out.
Pause. Don't gotta get on Rhyme Council. Let me tell you something. Rhyme Council is about to just do some things, brother, that we always wanted to do. We're thanking the Lord because He's putting it together in His own timing, bruh. And man, trust me, we are all working right now, bruh. And I hope that y'all enjoy our label, man. And yeah, man, like just prayerfully, man, like the Lord will continue to put this together, and we'll have something out soon, man.
I hope so, bro, because the Brethren joint was the last thing we got, and I'm still clinging to it, homie. Still clinging.
We just making sure that things are tight behind the music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
There's a lot of people that rock with the music, and behind closed doors, it ain't as tight as it look, man. So we just want to make sure that fellowship is tight behind the music.
By the way, we definitely want you to shoot to your single.
Yeah, the Awesome God joint, man. Go ahead.
Oh,
We gotta get into that.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands in the air. This is that single. Awesome.
Awesome who?
Yeah.
Awesome. It's just awesome.
I thought it was Awesome God. See,
brother, see that now you're about to get me in trouble because legally I can't call that song Awesome God.
That's right.
But that's the way it was sent to me from the pool, so we'll make a correction.
Yeah.
So the song is called Awesome Blank, but here we go.
Awesome Blank. Awesome somebody that we all know, but we ain't gonna say his name right now.
Awesome Christ.
Lord.
That Awesome God joint.
The awesome one.
Yeah.
You already know, Queen City Radio. Let's get into it.